Hello.
Hey Pasig, thank you very much for the sub straight away. Hello, hello. Hey Luga, I'm all good. Just 2 minutes and we're gonna get started, okay? I'll be right back. All right. Alrighty. 5 months now, Pasig. It's gone quick. Thank you. All right. I think we can get started. Get tibia vision going. Right. Reset everything. And I think we go. I've already done an hour here earlier. I kind of know what to expect. It's about 3.5k profit per hour. We're only going to be here about 50 minutes. But it's certainly a nice place when boosted. All right. And when we run out of this spawn, when we finish this spawn, we're gonna go Warzone 3 in about an hour, because I have a prey on there. One sec, my headphones are annoying me. I think I need to get new set of headphones. They automatically increasing the volume without me turning the little knob on the side. It's really annoying because I have to then turn it back and then it goes back up again. Hey Quinn, if anybody has a good pair of gaming headset to recommend with a solid microphone as well, then let me know. Yeah, Mong is pretty good for Girtablilus because on one hand we have a very good range etc, which is very needed here. And on the other hand we have an energy weapon, which is obviously ideal here as well. So yeah, pretty nice. I don't even have any charms or anything here, by the way. This is like nothing. I have nothing. Yeah, I tested Spiritual Outburst, yes, and to me, it wasn't better. I tested out Falcons, it was basically the same. as ascetic. The problem is there's less leech and higher mana costs without burst, so it wasn't actually worth it for me. I think it can work in certain respawns, and I think that once I get tier 2 chain penance, you know, at like level 750 or so through the wheel, then I'll definitely use the spiritual outburst wheel. At that point, it's definitely going to be better. But until then, I think I'll stick to ascetic. I think for me, at least, it's better. Right, best spot for level 400 at the moment, it's probably Nagas for the monk. Upper basement is still also very good as well. We're a little harder with our best in slot. Yes, when I noticed this was boosted, I only noticed this place was boosted at like, oh shit, about 12 minutes past 10, so I wasn't really able to book too much time. Otherwise, we'd be doing 2 hours here tonight. We're only going to do about 50 minutes. Because somebody else is after me. Even the experience is good with boost. It goes up like 14 kk per hour, which is you know, pretty damn good considering the profit, especially. Like I make about 100 Tibia coins per hour here at the moment when it's boosted, so not bad. Hello, Titan. Hello. Good evening for me. This hunt looks fun. You've never been here on any character? Ah. Personally, I don't like this place. I'm here now because it's like boosted and really good. Generally, though, this is not a very fun hunt. I think the ranged monsters are annoying. They do a lot of damage considering the power, and it's basically a profit spot. The experience is pretty poor normally, but it's okay, but not like the best hunting spot, to be honest. But boosted warrior, and it's pretty good. It's very similar to like Bashmu or something. You know, yeah, it's fine, but it's not really anybody's favorite hunt. Did good work trying to get the monk more nerfed. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Always at it. Ah, very cool, Titan. Thanks. Great to hear. Still got quite a few more to come. Next up, we're going to be having some Farumbra seals. I think I've got like 5 Pharaoh seals recorded. Those are going to be coming up soon. Yeah, the damage here, especially on like a monk, on an EK, is really tough. Like, I'm managing, because obviously I'm a monk, so I can kite, but on EK, you really struggle here without high enough level. Like, 500 EK really struggles here. 600 EK with Razor would probably do okay. This place has RP sucks, yes, because of the ranged etc. Anything with annoying ranged monsters for Paladin sucks. Do I have any hobbies other than IRL gaming? Than gaming. I play squash. Sometimes. Other than that, not sure. Kind of hard to have too much time for many hobbies with kids and, you know, quite a lot of time spent on gaming. But nothing major. Hey, my Jacob. Yeah, the RP range, etc. Like, I just avoid any ranged respawns on an RP. It's just, it feels awful. I didn't love the monks range etc at the start. Kind of unique and you have to get used to it, but after getting used to it, oh my god. It's so good. I almost think it's better than EKs, to be honest. So good. It hits invisible monsters as well, which is great. For like warlocks and shit. Right, 10 minutes, 618k profit. Easy. Just a regular monk hunt. Nothing to see here. You think it's fine to use sound effects to time your spell rotation with auto attack on an EK? I think it's kind of and carry on with a prime sub. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you. 4 months. About the sounds, I don't love relying on the sounds, to be honest, because your reaction time is always going to be worse that way. Like, I use sounds as a more like as a feedback to like know if I succeeded or not, and then I know if I fail using like a spell and a basic attack, and this because the sound doesn't go off, then I know next time that, you know, I got it wrong, and then it kind of like it reinforces it over time. But using it as like you know, you wait for the sound and then like do something, I think is not optimal, in my opinion. I don't really use sounds very much. Pretty sure you have a video on it, on the sounds. Yeah, I made a video on it when it first came out. I don't think it's that great overall. It's good to get like a little feedback, because sometimes it's hard to notice if your attacks went off or not. It's good to have a little feedback, but that's it, in my opinion. that yeah, waiting for the sound cue is pretty slow, I think. More like a metronome. Yeah. That's fine. If you're not using it like as a reaction thing, it's fine. I have a question. What is your favorite mount, market and non-market? Market and I'm guessing you mean Tibia store and non-store. Store? I don't know. I've literally never bought a store mount. Well, that's a lie. I've got the account bound one from COVID times, the little bird thingy. Generally though, I don't use mount. As I'm using one now because it's the new one. And actually can choose its colors, and I think it looks kind of cool. So I guess maybe the new one is probably my favorite mount, even though it's still early days. I like the black sheep back in the day. It was quite a funny one. Store wise, I don't know. I actually don't even really know any, to be honest. I'm not much into like paid cosmetics. I do like this one. I do like this new one from Nogferatus. That looks cool. That you can color it, and it actually looks okay. Unlike the other colored one, which is the one from like Pirates, the Root Kraken thingy, whatever. Warzone 9 color customizable and angle. Really? Warzone 9? You mean Brain Stealer? I didn't know there was a mount there. An angle as well? Are they for the quest or are they from like an add-on mount outfit? I'm not sure if I've ever had them, to be honest. If it's from the quest, if it's from a quest, I must have had them because I've done those quests. I guess I just didn't even really bother. I don't normally wear mounts or use mounts, but I do like this one. I don't know. Something about this one just really tickles me. Oh. Yeah, look at these ranged ones. It's annoying. Yeah, the ranged monsters make this respawn kind of uncomfortable, but yeah, it's not too bad with Monk. Yeah, using the sound cues to like get better at the rotation and like get a feedback is perfectly fine. But yeah, long term you shouldn't really be relying on it to give you the cue to use something, really, I don't think. But yeah, using it to learn, perfectly fine. Is mantra more armor, more for energy damage? So yeah, mantra is for elemental damage, right? It's like armor, yeah. Oh, amulets. Go. Ah, hello, chatter. Hello, hello. Good evening. Did you expect Tipsoft to cut you off from the fansite program? They didn't cut me off. I left. Man. Yeah. No, they didn't cut me off. Like I messaged them and I was doing my game. That obviously I'll leave the game because it's competition. So it's fine. I know I don't regret it. I mean, there wasn't very much in the program. Like the main draw of the program is the fansite item, and the fansite item, you know, I still got. It's still in the game, so I didn't lose that. For me, there was no other real benefit from the fansite program that I could pinpoint. Any traffic or knowledge about the site from the fansite program is non-existent. Nobody clicks fansites through to become another nice boosted spawn for Beastary. Yeah, I know. I'm so lucky recently. I'm not going to finish the Beastary here today, but I will get like 1500 warriors killed, which is pretty okay. It's pretty close now. We'll have to finish it off in a few days. Even though I'd rather focus on proficiency in the Sanguine Claws. You know, at least today when it's boosted, I'm using that Sulker Mass again for a little bit. +1 attack and Sulker Mass. In Sanguine Claws, it's very close, but the 10% is better. On average, it seems. But it's very close. And Sulker Mass, the 7.5 is likely better to go for the what, +1 attack. Somebody was actually crunching the numbers in my Discord just today about this. Honestly, maybe like an hour ago. I was just reading it before I started the stream. Boosted creature, yes. Girtablilus warrior is boosted today. And have I tried Boltors yet? No, I haven't tried Boltors yet. It's on my list. Probably gonna try them over the next few days. Maybe before the end of this week, to be honest. I have the charms completed on them because from the character that I rooked to get this, had them done. So it should be pretty easy to test them already with charms from the start. Thanks for the link. No casualties. Probably a pretty good time to plug the link after people asking about this. Yeah, hey Ambition, I was literally just saying that we were just having this discussion on the Sanguine Claws like an hour ago. I was just reading it before I went live. The conclusion is that the 10% seems a tiny bit better, right? Although the +1 attack is probably better for leeching a little bit, but it's very close either way by the sounds of it. Show weapon upgrade. Not really, because it freezes the screen for a few seconds, so it's not very efficient to show it. I'm not doing anything fancy. I just have like plus crit, base damage on the sweep and takedown in the proficiency 4, and 10% of fist as damage for spells in proficiency 5, and I don't yet have 6 or 7. Oh, sorry, this is the Sulker Mass, isn't it? Fuck, this is not the Sanguine Claw. Ooh, I don't remember what I have for the Chained Penance. I think I should probably have base damage, although I'm not sure what's better. Probably base damage. You know what? I will check for you because I'm actually curious what I have. It might actually be wrong, and I need to update it. Let me kill off the box though, because you can't check it in mid-box because you die. Let's have a look. Yeah, +1 fist, plus crit extra damage, plus base damage for chain penance, and +1 attack. Everything on the bottom. What level can Monk solo Oberon, Scarlet, and Droom? Quest. So you don't mean the bosses, you mean the quest. If you know exactly what you're doing, probably around 300. They're not particularly difficult, but you do need to know what you're doing. If you lose your way, like in Cobra Bastion, then yeah, you'll die. Hey, Tibia Vision, Benny. We deserve ice and fire weapons. I mean, I would love that just to see the forum post I would follow. I don't think we've ever seen anything quite like it. Am I in trouble here or not? Well, seems okay. Although this is a big pack. I'm a monk. I always forget I'm a monk and everything's easy. And we've leveled up. Nice. The monk is the best vocation of Tibia. For solo play probably, but it's only up until a certain level. If you're a fairly casual player, then yeah, monk is the best. But like at like level 800 or so, you know, paladin does become better for sure. And at like 1k mages become better as well, I would say. But it does take a little bit longer for the other classes to scale and monk fall off. But it is very fun, regardless. What's nice as well with the boosted monsters is 2x respawn on everything because they share a variable respawn point, so it's basically 2 times respawn. On both the venerables and the regulars. So you can do a couple of pulls much more efficiently than you would on 1x respawn. Did you say the Demon Mango after buying Ethereal Helmet? Yes. Yes and yes, that's what I did. I did that on both of those. I'm not a fan of keeping multiple items. Especially when they were so expensive and likely to drop in price. I don't think I would have like used either of those items like ever. After having the best in slot stuff. Like theoretically the death protection from the Demon Mango may be somewhere. But whatever, man. Neverworld would be a great spot if we had ice or fire weapons. Is Neverworld the one in Vanguard? That's not really hunted by anybody, probably because it's too small. But for the monk, maybe that would work with the half boxes. Monk or Paladin around level 400? Definitely Monk at 400. If that's the level you care about, Monk is definitely much better. Paladin takes a long time to really become very powerful. And you're going to be making way more profits on the Monk at level 400 as well. No worries, I'll enjoy the Monk life. It's a good. Even after all the nerfs, it really blows my mind how powerful the Monk was, really. Like, if he's still, you know, pretty damn good, even with all the nerfs. How good he would be at this level if he never got nerfed. Surely I'd be hunting like Library at this point. Or at least seriously considering it. Don't really see a place for Monk and Team Hunt. Yeah, at high levels it's gonna be rough, but I think there's a lot of high level changes coming eventually. I think they'll have to do something now. At the moment, yeah, Team Hunt's kind of sus. Where's this song? Let me skip this. It looks like my boost finished, so boost up as well. Yeah, I'm expecting a Team Hunt and rebalance with the Monk in mind at some point. Maybe they will just cave and add extra experience gained when the Monk's in a party. Ward wow with the Prime sub. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. I got it. You call me a Tibia legend and I almost get distracted and die. That wouldn't be a good look now, would it? I don't really consider myself that, so don't know. I'm glad you think so. I hope over the years I've managed to help quite a few people. That's sufficient for me. Because you can't feel as efficient as MS. You can't box like RP. You got big damage, but yeah. And it's hard to land the damage in Team Hunt as well. That's the problem. Because, you know, the monsters are all over the place and you kind of need them not moving. Whereas, you know, Paladins and Mages, they have a bigger AoE. So even if things are running around, if they aim their AoE properly, then it's not a problem. But the Monk can't really do that. Flurry of Blows, like, it's garbage. And, you know, Chain Penance also will whiff if the monsters aren't all close together. Yeah, it's rough. Can you EXP here on Monk on EK around 700? Yes. As long as you're not an Axe. If you're an Axe, then no. Because you need an energy weapon with triple imbue. So if you've got the Soul Maim and Club, or the Razor and Sword, then yeah, you're gonna have a good time. Otherwise, no. Axe EK, I'd say like 1k plus. Hey, Tiger. Not that late. We've still got an hour to go, at least. Both monk and RP items are expensive. So I think the monk items are more expensive in the like mid game. So you know your level 300 items or so are much more expensive. But the paladin's items are more expensive on the high end, like the sanguine items. And alicorns even, I think, are probably more expensive on the paladin. You have Falcon Axe. Okay, so yeah, I would not recommend. Unfortunately, Axe doesn't have a great energy weapon, as I'm sure you know. I mean, maybe you can do it with like a death protection imbuement and spirit thorns and stuff, but I don't know if it's going to be that fun. I mean, with boosted, it's probably still worth it. It's kind of hard though without a proper free imbue energy weapon. Insane profits, yeah, it is boosted, Luga, it is boosted. But yes, the profits are pretty good. I was here for an hour earlier, and I did 3.6k profit in an hour. So yeah, can't complain. It is still a bit hard though. It's not an easy spot. How hard is this spawn for level 500 monk? If you have full best in slot, you can do it, definitely. If you have soul commands and you know all other pieces, you can definitely do it. I think I released a guide for this just the other day, and I think I gave it, I think I said 500 plus actually as the recommended level. Yes, unfortunately, supplies need to be used here. Halfway through farming my Nagatanko, it's too expensive. Yeah, I haven't farmed for my gear in a very long time. I've always had like the resources to just buy what I needed. Yeah, it can't be nice, I'm sure. Keep complaining to get buffs. Don't worry, we're gonna get team hunting buffs one day. Opium. Any day now, we'll get some team hunting balance changes. No best in slot gear, so oh, hang on a sec. Am I trapped? Or am I alright? I'm alright. I'm alright. You're right, Tiger. We do need buffs. We do need buffs. No gear in your server. Oh. I mean, Lion Claw's not so bad. Not so bad. But yeah, I guess if you're playing on a new server, then basically there's not going to be any gear until the transfer's open. Like Soul Kamass probably not going to exist until transfers open. Unless maybe for like one lucky person who pays 50k TC or something. Hey Conaresco, I'll check, I'll read your message in a second, it's a bit long, 1 sec. I'll just ask what would be the order in terms of performance boost. His paladin stuff. Okay, personally out of those, I would go, I hope you're listening, I would go helmet, alicorn headguard first. The helmet is so incredibly versatile. It's great. After that, I'd probably go for Soul Bleeder. They're not so expensive anymore. It's probably worth it. After the Soul Bleeder, I'd probably go for the boots, the Soul Stalkers. And then I would go for the ring and Quiver last. Quiver is like a nice quality of life, but it's not, it's not that strong otherwise. But the quality of life is nice. So if that's really important for you, then maybe you can get that earlier. So yes, just to recap: helmet, bow, boots, ring, quiver. Personal opinion, but yeah. Boots before ring. It's because I'm a cheap bastard. I don't like using those rings. They're too expensive. 5 silver tokens every 3 hours? You're crazy. I'm a blue plasma ring enjoyer. On Paladin, that is. Paladins have enough costs as it is. On a monk, and I'm not using supplies, I can afford to be using the silver token ring. This mount is from the new quest. It's a new mount from the Nosferatu questline. Did you try hunting this Nemesis Dragon solo yet? No, not yet, not yet. I'm leaving that as like the final thing I'm going to try once I've got Sanguine Claws. I'm focusing on Nosferatus now. I want to complete those and record the videos for those places. But we'll probably go to War Dragons in like a week or so. I mean, there's nothing to test anyway. Everyone's hunting there. It's it's very, very good, of course. I'm not going to be the first one going there or anything. Yeah, I'm not bothered about grinding the XP. It's not my motivation. I'll be at War Dragons for a long time anyway. Alright, it's the best experience spot probably for hundreds of levels, so I'm not in a rush. I'll go there when I go there. It's fine. What about testing Outburst versus Ascetic? Yeah, I did it. Did it off stream, so it's more reliable. And personally, I found basically no difference between the two. Experience-wise, when I tried it at Falcons. So whilst I can believe that it does a little bit more damage, the reduction in the comfort, because it's less leech, because you don't have Ascetic for more leeching, and the higher mana costs, because you have to be using Focus Harmony every 2 minutes. To me, overall, it was inferior, in my opinion. And I'm going to use Ascetic until level 750 or so, at which point I can get the tier 2 Chain Penance in the wheel with the plus 18% base damage to Chain Penance. Once I can get that, I'll be using the Outburst wheel. At level 270 today, any idea where to test my freshly equipped Lion Claws? Asura Mirror, maybe? It's probably the best place you can go with them. Maybe Furies and Oromond, pretty good as well. Should be okay with the claws. If you have it unlocked, of course. Yeah, Conaresco, like farming for your best in slot items in Tibia is like insanely difficult and takes so long. People just swipe the credit card largely, I think, or they have money from other characters like me. Because grinding for like that much money, big job, definitely a big job. Good evening, Churn. Afro ring dropped to 90kk. I think I bought mine for about that, but I guess that was a while ago, before the prices skyrocketed. I don't think the Emerald Ring was ever that expensive, to be honest. I think even at its peak it was probably like 120 or something. Yeah, definitely pick it up if you have the right level. No death protection, which is most useful. Yeah, but you can imbue death protection and have the trinket as well. Generally enough, I find. I appreciate you putting us on all these alternative sports. Yeah, that's kind of the point, right? I personally, I always say, I've said this before, and I will always say this when it comes up. I like to stream or have my stream in such a way that if I was the viewer, I would enjoy it. Okay, and I can tell you that I despise, or not despise, but I never watch streams when it's the one guy hunting the same respawn for like months, right? If it's like one 1k level paladin hunting Rushmore West for the 50th day in a row, I don't watch it, right? If it's a 1k paladin hunting dragons for the 6th month straight, I'm not gonna watch it. So I try to always hunt something else. It's not always, it's not always off meta. I will hunt popular spots on stream as well. But I do generally, see what charms I get, see what praise I get every day. And if I get the prey that makes, bad spot, okay spot, then I'll happily stream that just to provide a little bit of variety and just make it a little bit more interesting, because I would prefer that if I was watching as well. So yeah. You make quite a bit of profit hunting on Monk though. Yeah, but that's also why the items are expensive. I mean, the amount of profit you can make on a vocation directly correlates with how expensive the items are. By the way, we only have 5 more minutes, so we're only going to do one more lap after this, and then somebody else is next. And we'll go Warzone free. We'll still make about 2.5k profit in that time. Nice little hunt. Give me a fast rundown of what level here 400 to buy on the EK. Well, you want to get your soul weapons first, at least the two-handed one, and after that, Spirit Thorns probably. Yeah, I got the boots last, the Soul Walkers as my last item from the 400 set on the EK. They're nice, but expensive. I prefer Spirit Thorns. All 3 Spirit Thorns are better than the boots, in my opinion. And the Soul, the Soul two-handed is also mega. Being a Navy helps a lot for you, I assume. Yeah, I mean, the claim system's very nice. And, I'm pretty fast at claiming it at 10 AM. So yeah, I can usually hit some nice spots if I put my mind to it. Those guys are waiting. They know. They have another 3.5 minutes. I have another 3.5 minutes. I'm gonna use every single second of those 3 minutes, boys. Don't worry. But would you go on 110? Sunken Quarter, probably. Lava Lurkers. But yeah, check out Tibia Pals, probably the best bet. I don't remember now, it's been a while. And Sunken Court is actually like relatively profitable as well, at least in my experience, with the, you know, skull helmets and relic swords. Not like super profitable, but you can actually turn a profit there, which is nice because there's not many places you can turn a profit at that level. Alright, we can do one more pull south. Just run through all these monsters. We've got 1 minute. Let's just do this pull and then we'll run out probably. I've got 30 seconds. Maybe I can cheese another pull near the start. Let's see if we can get another pull in here. Kind of cheeky, but whatever. Here we go. We'll do that. Let's wait by the staircase so they can't get in. Horrible. All right. We're five seconds overdue. All right. 11 seconds. I hunted for 11 seconds too long. I'm sure they can manage. Have you played PoE 2, by the way? Yep, I played PoE 2 a lot when it first came out. But between December and like April, I mostly played PoE 2. And then the Monk came out and I stopped playing PoE. Liberty Bay better than Yalaha? It's better for Beastaries, but I think experience-wise, Sunken Quarter wins by a pretty wide margin. Hey Pravuts, I'll read your messages in a second. Let me just do this run through. 2.5kk profit and under 50 minutes. Nice. I've hunted Barkless after nerves at 160 and you're able to do 1.9kk without any charms and the same gear as you do in your videos. How much do you think it can be pushed? I'm a newbie to be fair, so I'm never expecting the same as you, but trying. I mean, it's hard to say. I think you should definitely be able to push more than that though. I think without charms, with good play, you can definitely push like 2.3 still, even after all the nerfs. Before the nerfs, I remember pushing like 2.5 to 6. I think even with the nerfs, 2.3 or so is probably achievable. No, he's Tiger. Tiger just likes to kid around. Was there a gulp? Audible gulp? All right. I'll give you one more. All right, where are my Warzone 3 enjoyers at? So I guess Darasha. It's usually where I go to Warzone free from. Do you buy supplies from market? No. Can you explain mantra, please? Mantra is flat damage reduction for elemental damage. So if you have 50 mantra and you get hit for 60 with fire damage, you take 10 fire damage. Very simple. Works on energy, earth, fire, and ice. What cheaper to buy supplies from market? I think it depends on the server, and you need like a buy offer, competing buy offers. Let's have a look. Let's check. Ultimate Spirit Potion costs 488 from NPC. The lowest sell offer is 512, so you're never going to be buying sell offers. So you have to put on buy offers, which you are right. It is cheaper. Okay, well whatever. Let's buy 10,000 ultimate spirits. There we go. Thank you. It's potentially quite a little bit of a saving, right, in the long run. It's about 30, 40 GP per. I guess that's gonna add up. I don't really use great manas or great spirits. I'm not gonna bother, I think. But yeah, good to know. How much profit did you do in Girtablilus? When I did it an hour earlier, I did 3.6 KK profit. That was off stream, so I was focusing. Now we did a 2.6 KK profit in about 50 minutes on a stream. Let me update the stream title. I guess we're no longer doing Girtablilus. All right. Let's go, I guess. We're only going because I have this, by the way. It's Iron Blight damage prey, so may as well. We're going to do like half an hour or so, I think. And then maybe we'll do a quick boss run. I want to complete these soon. Port Hope, Flimsy, Minis. Alright. I will get something before I forget. I need more Transcendence potions. Keep forgetting about those. Yeah, we're back to the aesthetic wheel. All right. And how much was the XP per hour? It was around 14 KK with boost. It was about 4K, 4.2, 4.3 KK raw. Or whatever that translates with boosted. I guess about 12 KK with boosted. Something like that. No, it must have been less. Don't know. Pretty good experience though. Yeah. On boosted is very good. On boosted is top tier, of course. Right, let's reset. And go in here. I think I still have Fatal Hold on them. Yes, alright. Still have Fatal Hold on them. So we can do Kite in playstyle. Are you the highest monk? No. No. The highest monk has 3 times as much experience as me. I don't know what level the highest monk is. It's over 800 though. Don't know which level exactly. I don't really follow it. I'd imagine like 820, 850, somewhere in that range. It's not that close to 900 yet, I think. 860 is it already? Oh, Jesus. Is it still, what's his name? I forget his name. Right, let's just check. I'm curious. It's Bizung, yes, 867. Christ. Mental. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm not one of the top primarily solo-based monks. I don't know how many monks play solo at this level. Probably not many. I wouldn't be surprised if ahead of me there's at most like 2 or 3 monks which are solo players. I'm probably up there when it comes to solo monks. I know when Viklund played, he was definitely higher level than me as a primarily solo player, but he was like insane. He was hunting like very well, like the best places in the game for EXP, whereas I focus on like alternative stuff. Are you a solo monk as well, Ambition? Ah. Oh well, there's one then. I don't think there's that many though overall. I mean, there's only like I'm like wrong trinket. Yeah, doesn't really matter here, but yeah, fair enough. Let me change it. Thank you. There's only like 40 monks above me, I think, and I think, you know, probably vast majority of them are largely team hunters, which is fine. That's what Tibia is about, right, these days. Which is the best leg for a monk, dwarf leg or jade leg? I would just use dwarven legs. I think the jade legs are okay. They are more offensive, but like on average, dwarven legs are probably better for most spawns. So without knowing what exactly you're going to hunt, I would say dwarven legs are probably going to be better. Imagine the way Bizung is doing. I think spend is not equal to waste, right? He spends a lot of money for sure, but I think if Bizung were to sell his character today, I think he probably would have turned a profit. Except he's not going to sell the character, right? Well, I'd be very surprised. I don't even use praise ambition. I just use that double boost, and that's it. That'll do me. And I hunt crap like this as well, which probably doesn't help. Again, I'm not competing. There's nothing to compete for. Like, I've got all the gear that I want, and grind in the same respawn. Not very fun for me. So I'm competing for most fun had on the monk, and I'm definitely winning in that regard. Top one and having fun. Think he sells after level 1k? Has he said that, or you just maybe guessing that? I've not heard anything about that. I guess race to 1k is pretty cool. Get that accomplishment, first 1k monk, I guess. But he may be interested to see if they rebalance it somehow for the team hunts. Is monk your favorite vocation? Absolutely. Absolutely. I really hope they don't nerf it though anymore. I've really had enough. After the previous one. Give us large AoE, then I'll be happy. But yes, regardless, I love the playstyle by far the most of all vocations in game, so I'm a monk main for life, I'm pretty sure. Unless they had a summoner. If they had a summoner class in Tibia, then I'm switching to summoner. Grinding sucks. Let me see what your long message is about. I had most fun doing random Beastary and grinding rapid. Yep. I've been doing some quests and stuff recently as well. I did secret service and the multi-tool quest. Well, I forget what it's called. Oh, that is the secret service. I did the secret service and the Thieves Guild. I did those two yesterday. Took like 40 minutes total, maybe. But yeah, I grind in the same spot. I can't do it, mate. I can't do it. I really can't do it. Like, if you guys want me to continue streaming and making some content, then you don't want me to be doing the same spot, because I'll quit the game after like a month max. Can't handle it. Too boring for me. Top monk for most rings of healing used. You just train, don't you? Yeah, you probably got that one. I don't think many monks use any rings of healing, so yeah, you probably went that one. Nice job, Tiger. I've got another one for you, Tiger, that you may win. You win the one for the highest time online with the lowest level combination, something like that. Lowest XP per hour gained per time online. That's the one you top one in as well, probably, Tiger. Redcon Monk 220 plus, Beastary and EXP. At 220 plus, I would be doing Where Hyenas, Medusa Tower, and Banuta, probably. I think probably a little weak to do Asura Palace these days. Oh, that's the first Iron Blight that ran away, even though we have Fatal Hold. Yalahar Grims, yeah, Yalahar Grims still good if you're not sick of them yet. By 220. I'm probably top one monk with number of 0 supply hunts. I mean, I've done so many just to piss people off. I doubt anybody else has done as many as me. Each hit is about 100 GP. Really? Is that how it works out? It's 10 KK for 8 hours. I'm not going to run the numbers because I get it wrong, but I guess I believe you. Interesting. That is a lot. Don't put it like that, or I'll never use an exercise weapon again. Because yes, my brain does not like that either. Is Medusa Tower much harder than walls? I think it's similar. Maybe a tiny bit harder because there's less room to kite. Like on walls, you can kind of just run around. Where Medusa Tower, you're kind of forced to like wall box, which obviously is a little harder. So you've got 0 then, Spooky. I think I still win. Yeah, I like Banuto 6. Banuto -6 is pretty good. And you get some Grizzly Adams progression as well, if you're into that. Jealous Jellyfish with 2 months. Thank you very much. Thank you, you beautiful jellyfish. How are we doing profit-wise? 13 minutes, 323k. So we're on for about 1.5 KK per hour at this rate. Yeah, sounds about right. Standard monk profit, wherever I go, 1.5 KK. Few more Beastary's at tower, true. Personally, what I did, I did Benuta until I had Soul Eaters, Soul Eaters, Eternal Guardians, and Hydras, and then I went to Medusa Tower to finish off Medusas and Serpent Spawns, and then also did like Omnivoras and whatever the hell else there is on Medusa Tower. We'll finish at Benuta, whatever's in Benuta, and then go to Medusa Tower. That's how I did it. That's how I liked it. But you do only get Soul Eaters on the bottom floor, so you do need to kind of bottom floor for that, I think. Monsters running is annoying. True. You get 1 fatal hold, which you can use in Benuta. In Medusa Tower is not so annoying because even if they run away, they don't have very far to run away from you too. So actually Medusa Tower does win for the running away part. And there's also only 2 monsters in Medusa Tower which run away, so you can put fatal hold on like the Medusa. And then you've got just the serpent spawns that run away. And it's not that bad because they have low health. They usually die before they actually run away. Yeah, Medusa Tower is better for that. Nope. Are there more in-depth guides like that surrounding Beastary? I'm always scared to stay at a spawn for 8 hours, gain some niche creature, and then realizing it's free later. No, I don't think so. I tried to do that, something like that with my Beastary reference on TibbyPal, but it's kind of outdated and it's not really the same. I do have on my to-do list to kind of try to do that, like you know, discuss with people in the Discord like the very best place to do every monster, and then have like a reference online on TibbyPal for that, exactly to avoid the situation that you're talking about, you know, where someone like does like, I don't know, diabolic imps in Pits of Inferno, and then realizes you could do the full bestiary of diabolic imps by doing warlocks in the Inquisition seal, for example, right? This kind of situation. I think that would be a pretty cool tool, but it's a lot of work to get that data and make it reliable. But I think with help of my Discord, there's a bunch of like people who love bestiary there. I think we'd probably make that work, to be honest. So if I ever have a bit more time, I would like to work on a tool like that, where you go in and you put the name of the monster in, and it just tells you, if you want to be super optimal with your time, where you're gonna do that bestiary and where to focus it. Can I do 1kk profit with level 450 RP? You can at like two-headed turtles and Maripor, so you're not going to do any experience. And if you're good enough to hunt Rashomon, you can do it there as well, but it's kind of hard on 450. I think one of the major tools that I'll rework and add to TibbyPal, this bestiary stuff is probably the next thing I'm planning to do. Like, I really like the idea of it. That's probably like the next big TibbyPal update, whenever that will be. It would probably take like a week or two of actual work to do it. But yeah, it just depends when I can get around to it. You recommend ditching GMP and using GSP to reduce cost? It's the opposite. GMPs are most efficient cost-wise. GSPs are more quality of life, but worse cost. Honestly, I should have been hunting here with great spirits or great manners, because this is a profit spot. I kind of forgot, because I came with ultimate spirits, but didn't need to be honest. That's my bad. At profit spots, I tried to use profit potions. I think I could get away with using just GMPs here as well. It's not that difficult. Overworld and Were Lions. Yeah, I think 450 Paladin at Overworld is pretty tricky though still. But yeah, Were Lions, yeah, true. Yeah. Yeah, full of those, yeah, I'm sure it will. I mean, the website gets so many visits anyway, and it doesn't really translate to very much revenue, so I'm not that bothered about the traffic. It's just I like to make tools, especially ones that I would use myself. The revenue is kind of very secondary to me, especially in TibbyPal. It really doesn't bring in basically anything. But it does serve as a good medium for people to discover me on YouTube and Twitch, which is the real, revenue generators. Definitely not Tibia Pal. Any Pits of Inferno seal worth hunting as a monk? I don't know about worth. Probably not worth. I think the only one that really makes sense and it'll be pretty good is the Verminal. You can just use energy there nicely. Pretty okay Beastary, pretty okay place, I think. We're gonna overkill it. If you come at like 400, you're gonna overkill it. And before 400 is just not good enough, I think. So probably not, to be honest. I think two knights having 2 skills worth it. No, I don't. I don't like people doing that, and I would not do it myself ever. I'd much rather have 1 skill at like 130 than 2 skills at 120. And that's basically the equation. Text. It's because of the fiend hunting text. If you're watching, I know to look out for that at school if I don't want to be doing fiend hunting. Are you the developer for your site? Oh yeah. I mean, it's just my site. Nobody else works on it. I'll sometimes get, use friends to do a little bit of like QA work and some ideas and discussions and stuff. But yeah, I'm basically the only developer. I've had a couple of people over the years like contribute a couple of open source commits and stuff. But generally, about 98% of the code on Tibia Pal is probably written by me. Yes, exactly, Tiger. And especially because, these things will always change. That's the thing. If Tibia was a finished game and there was not going to be any changes ever again, I would maybe be persuaded to do training multiple skills. I just know that it's just so wasteful long term. I've not used Claude Code yet. Well, I used Cursor for the first time like 2 weeks ago. I changed some CSS just to see how Cursor works, and it worked well for the CSS. But yes, it's not yet AI developed, but I think over time it probably will end up being more AI developed than me, just because it's so quick. And it's a pretty simple code base as well, so AI is pretty good for it. Are you a web dev or something? How did you gain a skill set for Tibia Pal? Yeah, I'm a software engineer by profession / investment banker. But yeah, it's mostly it is self-taught though. I didn't study computer science, I studied mathematics. I taught myself programming some years ago. In my job, I'm not a web dev though. I'm more of a financial modeler. Are you Polish? Yes. Yes, Serpent. Well, I have a dual nationality, technically speaking. I also have a British passport, but yeah, I am Polish. Fintech, more old school investment banking, to be honest. Still, it's fine. Investment banking is hardly known for the low salaries. How are we doing here? 27 minutes. 634k profit. It's okay, but I'm really overusing potions. By the way, like this is something that, like, the experience per hour doesn't suffer too much when I stream, but I can guarantee all of you that my potion usage per hour is like off the charts, through the roof whenever I stream. When I hunted here off stream the other day, I used 500 potions in an hour. Now I've used 616 in 28 minutes. It's really hard to focus on not overusing your potions when you're mostly just reading chat and streaming. Like that is the hardest thing for me, which is why I love zero supply hunts, because then I'm not overpotting, because I just, unbind the hotkey and then I can just stream zero supplies, and it's way more efficient than me just potting twice as often. If you could go full-time to be content creator, would you? Well, that's kind of the problem, isn't it? Because I do have a pretty good job. It's kind of a tough sell to go full-time. 28-year-old video game content creation. Would not be worth it for me unless I was getting a lot more viewers, subscribers, donations, etc., like unachievable type numbers for Tibia, basically. So it's unlikely I will ever do it, but things happen. Companies shut down, people get fired. If that ever happened, for whatever reason, my department was cancelled and I lost my job, I'd consider doing Tibia content creation, but I think it's pretty unlikely it would ever be worth it for me to like quit my job, especially with all the benefits like sick leave, vacation, pension contributions, medical insurance, etc. You don't get any of this if you just content creating, and that shit like that is actually important, especially when you have kids, right? Like private medical insurance is like unbelievably good when you have kids. Off stream, no one asks you complex questions. Just generally talking is pretty hard. Focus on the potion is pretty hard when you're talking. At least for me. Pokaż jak mówisz po polsku. There you go, proszę bardzo. That's some Polish for you. With 113 base distance at level 450, should I be saving Soul Bleeder or for skill? Yeah, 113 is okay. I'd be focusing best in slot. With skill like that, it's not great, but it's high enough that I would personally be going for items before skills. But why nothing sexual, bald bastardo? Con. The sexual part would actually sell me on this. €500 per level just to play and stream. Well, I hope you enjoy Dawnport streams, because I'd be doing 8 hours of Dawnport streaming every single day. Okay. Well, if you ever run into a Saudi prince like that, yeah, I'd be interested. Definitely very interested. Why does your Polish sound American though? I can't put my thumb on that English accent. I don't know, my Polish sounds different, but for sure when I moved to Poland after living in the UK for all of my teenage years, my new co-workers in Poland did make a bit of friendly fun, saying that I do have a Polish accent, and they can definitely tell. I used to live abroad and stuff. Not so much now that I've been back in Poland for a few years, but definitely was a case, very noticeably at the start. My English accent is a little bit all over the place because I lived in quite a few places, so even when I speak like my English friends and stuff, or like meet new English people, they can't place the accent because it's not very much like from a particular place. It's kind of all over the place. It's a bit random. What it's worth, I lived in Stoke and Birmingham. I studied at Birmingham University. So I lived in Birmingham quite a lot, and in Stoke-on-Trent as well. And in London for a few years. So yeah, some mixture of accents from those places. Yeah, somebody on YouTube is saying that they could hear an English accent in my Polish. Yeah, I guess it's not that surprising. I mean, I did live in England for very, very long. And it is my primary language. Like I use English way more than I use Polish in my life. I probably use Polish for like, less than an hour a day. And I use English probably for like 10 hours a day. I think we're going to finish this lap and we're going to do a quick boss run and then we're going to end. I don't know, here, 35 minutes. Yeah, it's fine. A little progress on the Beastaries here. Still a little while to go though. Got 2,000 iron blights now. But only around 1,100 cliff striders, so not even half. But almost half at least. Got to finish on rapid with like 50 people. Yeah, I know people love these war zones on rapid, but at the same time, I don't like wasting rapid on stuff that I can I can comfortably do in 1x, right? This is not a bad hunt. This is good profit. 2k experience. 5.5k raw is not bad. It kind of feels bad to be doing this on rapid, but yeah, it is an option, of course. Oh, we have 2 minutes of boost. I should have stayed for another lap. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to just waste that. Warzone 2? No, Warzone 2 is garbage. Yes, Warzone 2 I would do on rapid. Warzone 1, I'm not sure. It's huntable, but it is very bad results. Warzone 1, I want to join 60 Warzone 1 to 3 runs for Beastary at some point, so I'm probably going to do most of Warzone 1 in that, like throwing runes at the spawner thingy mechanism. All right, we're gonna do a quick boss run. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do the Port Hope minis, the flimsies, and we're probably gonna do Ahau, Mid-Map Vanguard. So if anybody on Nevia wants to join Ahau and Mid-Map Vanguard, we'll be doing that in like 3-4 minutes. Anybody's welcome. And after that, I'll probably do the new bosses, like those, like Blight Mariner and stuff. Those minis. That's probably going to take like 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll probably finish the stream. Yeah, the fungi go pretty fast, chatter, but I don't know about the Stone Devourers and I don't know about the Stone Devourers and the Armadillos. Those take a pretty long time. I think those you want to do on rapid. But I'm not really thinking about Beastary like that yet. I don't know if I want to have like, I don't know if I want to aim for like complete Beastary on like all monsters. Probably not. Probably not. Deeplings, yeah, bro, the Deepling Tyrants and Elites. Shit like that is what has me like not really change the armor. Oh yeah, thank you, Yeti. Yeah, shit like Deeplings, Beast Elites and stuff like that has me not really bothered about Beastary. I don't mind hard Beastaries like say Freakish Lost Soul, for example, or like even something like Mole. You know, I can manage. But yeah, stuff like Deepling Tyrants and Deepling Elites for me is just mental. And like, for example, I know they're not even that bad, all things considered, but like the Lizard Nobles and stuff, if you have to do something for like hours and hours for like no experience and no profit, feels bad, dude. Feels bad. I don't know. I really love this character and I'm still playing it like 2 years from now, then probably I'll do it, but chances are I will have moved on by then. So why waste all this time? We'll see. Oh, he's hunting here as well. No, I don't think I've seen many people hunt this floor as well. Must be a high level. Yeah, if anybody wants to meet my Vanguard, I'll be there in like 2 minutes. Let me write an advertising. All right. Maybe somebody will join to make it a bit quicker. Yeah, exactly, Ward. Wow, that's exactly my current attitude. And that's been my attitude on like every character I've ever played. And I never got there. I always end up selling it sooner or later and doing something else. So yeah, why waste time on stuff like that? But before I forget, let's roll the Iron Blight Prey. I don't know if the screen froze for you guys as well, but it froze for me for a second. I was pretty scared there. What do we have? Juggernauts. Anastasis. Nothing really. Don't really have anything good. Alright, let's roll out. Let's loot all the bodies as we run through. It's free money. Look, he's clearly not getting the loot. What's he doing? I just want to unlock all charms to T2 and I'm happy. Yeah, honestly for me, it's no longer about the charms at a certain point. It is because I do like to have something to do and a bit of completionist in me, but not enough completionist to be doing this garbage. Nah. I have good renegades though. I never fight those. I do have all the renegade quarrels. They have changed the spawning mechanism a lot, and it's way more common now. You think you'd ever sell your monk? I mean, yeah, at some point, but it's I don't know when. Like, I have a lot of fun with it for now, and I'm planning to play it for years to come, probably. But you know, renegade quarrels, 2 or 3 years from now, who knows? I think there will be a point where I just can't do anything else solo, and it's just pointless to keep playing it, you know? Ah, there we go. We've got one for Mitmar. Vanguard. Nice. Yeah, the weapon proficiency in Prey seemed to freeze as well when opening. Oh, really? Didn't seem too bad to me. Weapon proficiency is definitely worse. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh, I think somebody just did Mitmar. Never mind. Do you buy characters all from zero? My policy, Unruly Vision, is never to buy a character of a higher level than I've achieved myself. If I've achieved the level 600 EK and I sold the EK, it's okay for me to buy another 600 EK. But I wouldn't buy like a level 1000, you know? And yeah, that's basically it. But generally speaking, I prefer to buy low-level characters with some high skills or just start from scratch. I don't feel very attached to characters that I haven't leveled from scratch. Although I have done a small exception as well, because I'm planning to make some sorcerer guides soon. And I did buy a few sorcerer characters like level 300, 400, 500. But that's just for recording, because I don't actually want to play sorcerer. I'll sell them as soon as I'm finished with them, you know? Disposable characters. Somebody spent years leveling them. To me, they're just disposable. I'm gonna go straight to the bazaar when I'm finished with them. I think it was just 11 chatter. Let me have a look, double check. I think it was even 11. Elite, we have 1 elite and 11 tyrants. So yeah, still 2,489. This run to Vanguard is the worst part of it. It's so long. Once I've done him 60 times, I'm definitely not coming back, even though the items are pretty nice. We're gonna get gold from him this time. I've never got gold from him yet, so. Streamer client. Let me just switch the streamer client real quick. All right. I've activated the cheat codes. Boosted on. Let's go. Right, this other guy is coming. I'm gonna wait for him. Oh. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Put this on. This on. All right. If I ever get hit with a double curse, I'm definitely dead. I cannot tank a double curse. Is that a double curse there? Fear the curse, fear the curse. Is that a double explosion? Let's not be. No, alright. This boss is stressful though, with those explosions. I never know how much I can handle. Oh, let me put my energy trinket on at least. Cheats didn't work. Got to contact Regina again. All right, we're gonna go to the free new mini bosses, and then I'll end. Where do I get energy trinket? It drops from the new boss. Sir Leonard is the one in the book world. It's the final boss of that. It's very easy. It's like you can do it on like 250 or something. It drops pretty rarely though, so you're probably better off just buying it on markets, to be honest. Is it also, yes, 2 hour cooldown, yeah, 2 hour cooldown. The monk one only costs like 200k, I bought it for like 200k, so pretty neat. Definitely worth it. I mean, I don't use it in many places, but it's definitely nice for Mitmal. I think it'll be good for bull tours as well, right? Bull tours are mostly energy. Go do these bad boys. This one is my least favorite one on the monk. Yeah, I can never do this in one rotation. Oh well. Oh. I've not been very religious about doing these. I've only got 15 or so. I think you could probably do about, I don't know, I haven't been keeping track. I assume it's been about 30 days since the update. But you could have done about 30. I've got like 15 so far. Someone else is in there. Do we wait? Fuck it, let's just wait. This is the one with the food, right? The bugged food. With the like rotworm and rat bullshit. Yeah, I just killed him as well. I just killed it as well. Stupid. Apparently, a member of Tipsoft team was online today on Antica, standing in this room, in this boss room, watching people do it. To see what was wrong with the quest. And I can guarantee you that people were just killing the animals because everybody just kills them, right? Rather than trying. And the Tipsoft member was like watching it thinking, God, are they stupid? They don't know they have to feed the they don't know they have to feed the animals. God. That's why they can't get it. Where's the book? Yeah. Right. This one I was able to do in one round at some point. Just missed it. I was able to do one round him at some point when I got some nice crits on him. There we go. Basically one auto away from doing him in one round. Let's go Liberty Bay. All right, we're gonna be finishing soon. I guess I'm gonna be trying to do streams every 2 days at least. So next stream is gonna be Friday night, I guess. So probably Friday, yeah, 9 p.m. How's the Venore one? It's fine, but it is the worst one because of the running away ghost. It's pretty annoying. All right. Do you kill the summons fast enough? I usually kill 2 summons, and then the third one I have to, like, you know, be careful not to also hit the boss. All right, let's recharge everything. But yeah, next stream probably Friday evening. That'll be the hope anyway. So hopefully see you guys then. Let me see if there's anybody who's streaming right now we could host, or if we're just gonna or raid, or if we're just gonna finish. Lee Ragnarsson is hunting low waist hunt. He calls it a low waist hunt. He likes the zero supplies. He likes them. Who else? Mazarin is streaming. Viklund is streaming as well. Okay. Except Viklund is streaming World of Warcraft. Maybe we can still go there. Viklund stopped playing Tibia because of some patch in World of Warcraft or something. But anyway, we like him. I guess we can raid him. All right, we can say hello. If you guys want to see some raiding on World of Warcraft, he's your guy. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, everybody. As always, appreciate you all so much. Next stream probably in 2 days. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do then. We'll see. Depends what's boosted, what praise I get, etc., etc. Anyway, see you all next time. Bye-bye.